So good morning everybody, welcome to the river. It's not often in life you get exactly what you want, but I think I did get it last night. So I was hoping for some rain, I got it. Then I was hoping for the rain to stop, I got that. And today the water's up, but already it's dropping, and it's going to drop really hard over the course of today. How sexy does that pool look, by the way? Let's go and hunt some salmon. I'm excited today, I love this river. Let's go. Okay, so here are the flies that I've tied for today. I've got Calvin shrimp, but I've dressed it really heavy because I knew it was going to be a big water. And then I've got the usual little ginger baker on the point there. I've got some species of fast sinking tip. I'm not exactly sure of the sink rate, but to tell you the truth, I reckon all might be roughly the same anyway. Safety, skip out this really turbulent bit. Oh, it sure is a lovely day for salmon fishing, man, I have to say. Water overnight, falling river, overcast. No complaints from me today. There's a fish. I think it's just a trout. Are you just a trout? You must be. Come here. Alright, little fella. Problem with you trout is you just can't resist this baker fly. And that's a fish. That's a fish. There's nothing quite like being on a spit river when it's got water. As an angler, I don't think there's anything better. I don't know what species of fish we've got, but we've definitely got one, and it ain't a trout. What's going to be your move, bud? What are you going to do? I'm guessing sea trout. We're on the point fly. When they're close in like this, it's kind of difficult. I don't think he's really made his move yet. There we go. So just hold it where it is and tire it out in the current. Come on, buddy. Come on, we're gonna go this way. I don't want to walk too far down below it because I don't want to waste the rest of the pool. Come on, right this time. Where are you? There's obviously a fair lick of current coming down here, which is why it feels really heavy. So just gonna chill and get you in slowly. There we are. There we are. Is that a salmon? No, a sea trout, is it? Sea trout. Nice condition one as well. That's the fly out. I'm going to hold this in the net. Oh, I'll tell you what it is. I think this fella might have to come home with me, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately, in a sense. It's a cracking fish. We'll give it a minute in the net. It's fairly gushing blood out of its gills. Oh, see what I mean? Yeah, man, this fish is coming home. River, I'm very sorry for taking one of your lovely creatures, but I tell you what, I'm going to make the most of it. It's a cockfish as well, so I don't actually feel too bad about this. Well, that's fishing, folks. You know I'm going to make the most of it. You know I put most of my fish back. I mean, this is the 25th fish I've had this year, and I've kept one small sea trout so far, so don't judge me too harshly in the comments. God, it's an absolute cracker as well. We'll make good use of this. Tell you what, I've certainly got myself a lovely fish here. Can't wait to do something nice with this. Right, we're off to another pool on the advice of a local expert. Never fished this part of the water before. I have got an awful lot to go at today. So I'm just having to walk right up to the top of the beat and mark it off where I'm going to fish on the way back. These pools here are totally worth a go. So there's that one. There's the one below which looks shallow, but because it's upstream of like loads and loads and loads of broken hard water, then it definitely could be a holding fish that are running. A bird's eye view from up on a high river bank is really, really helpful. Right, so I fished a couple of other pools. Now the plan was to go right at the top of the beat and fish my way down, but it's bank holiday Monday today, I didn't even realise. And there's quite a few spinning rods out, so I thought I'd let that pool be and fish some of the other stuff. I've just had to go fishing the pool above me, but it was a bit wild and free, to be honest. So I'm into this one, which apparently the tail of is a very good spot. So anyway, there was a bit of drama unfolded, which I described to you very accurately and faithfully, I thought. Unfortunately, I didn't have a battery in the camera at the time. So anyway, the rods above me, one of the guys who was spinning, he hooked a fish. He's playing for absolutely ages, and kind of assumed that it was going to be a huge one. It turned out it was a 12-pound henfish, but it didn't survive an encounter with a flying sea down the back of the throat, unfortunately. So I just guess it goes to show it can happen in fishing. The guy tried to revive it for ages, but it's not to be. Bittersweet for him, like it was for me with a sea trout. Had a couple of different fly changes. I went for a Calvin shrimp sort of small bottle tube type of affair. I needed something heavier to get down in the last pool because it was ripping through. But I immediately had to change when I came into here because it's quite shallow, all of this, until there's a bit of depth on the far bank where the stream is. So I was speaking to the chairman of the club. I've spoken before, and he was telling me to concentrate very much on the tail of this pool. wind's picking up, but after the day I had yesterday fishing on the River Coquet, it doesn't feel like a problem at all. My God, I put up some wind yesterday. It was absolutely wicked. But it was worth it because I caught a salmon, so I ain't complaining. It's a hard river to fish, the Coquet, in my experience. There are some people that do really well, but I'm not one of them. And last year I pushed it really, really late to get a fish off the river. I fished it a lot last year as well, and a lot of the time it was on really, really good water and I just didn't connect. There was a rise over the last couple of days and it's the first water it's had for weeks. So I went out and I had 3 fish on that rise, so I was more than happy. Right now it's finally starting to fish better. It's been a bit scratchy so far. It's coming around a bit better now. So come on, fishies. Come on, little fishies. I've been following the catches on the Tweed recently and they've been tremendous. I mean, I had a day where I was on the lower Tweed. I've been waiting for low water and I had it booked and it was just going to be perfect. Anyway, the day that I went there, it was like Barbados. It was absolutely tropical all day long. Not a breath of wind and it was just a disaster. The next day I went back to normal, same water height, cloudy skies, and I had 7 fish off the beach. It's just absolutely sod's law. And then after that somebody showed me where they're getting a day where they had 11 fish. And just, it's devastating. It's really, really hard. It's hard to take. I had a day where I was supposed to be on Ladykirk earlier in the year and I really fancied that. And the water had been low for ages, the catches were good, and then the day I went there was 4 foot, came up overnight, so I didn't even go. So my mission to get a fish right off the bottom of the Tweed hasn't worked out. Oh no, I've also hooked my laces. Get off my fucking laces, you bastard. Yeah, the seasons are definitely turning, you can feel it in the air. The non-Great British summer of this year has passed, it's been and gone. Certainly in the northeast where I am, we have hardly had any good weather at all. Which, as I've said before, I'm not complaining about it because obviously I don't really want good weather. I want rain and cloudy skies most of the time. But I know everybody else likes a bit of sun to cheer them up, which is only fair enough. Coming around nicely there now. Come on. Right, is there a way to get down there? Because I really want to fish this bank because the van's parked on this side of the river. It does look a bit sketchy. It's a bit steep and a bit slippery. Yeah. Whoa. Where should we go in? Now we'll just go in here. The bit I want to fish is under the bridge. There's a nice pool under here. Hopefully I'm out of the wind a bit here as well. That would be a nice change. Whew. It's warm, I've just done a right hike. Alright lads, it's nice to see you out fishing, but just to let you know, when you're fishing and somebody's already in the water, you can't go in downstream of the other person. So you just either go in like above or way further down, you know what I mean? Just if you just put yourself in here behind us, mate, just follow us down. Aye. You had many trout? Have you had many trout?
I got not yesterday. The day before that I had
Oh, nice.
I've just started.
Oh, that's good that you're catching though. It's good to see you fly fishing as well.
I was in Scarborough and I got a carp on it as well.
On the fly? Oh, lash. I bet that pulled hard, did it? Get in. It's massive.
Yeah, nice shot. PB Brownie.
Get in. Ah, so I had a bit of a camera issue there. I'm actually playing a fish, as you can see. I'm not sure what it is yet. I was just messing around, changed my fly and fanning on with the camera. And I saw a couple of fish coming under the bridge there. So I think there's a bit of a weir. I think this is a sea trout. It's not a bad one. Yes, there's a bit of a weir, and I saw a couple of fish just slipping over, and I thought, let's just try something bright. Oh, actually, this could be a salmon. Yes, what are you? So I thought I'd have a nice bright red fly on, so I took on another Calvin shrimp, and it's paid dividends. Shame I never got it on the camera. I think this is a salmon. It is a salmon. And the fly's already out, so you don't need to mess around with you, buddy. There we are. I don't think it's going to take much releasing. Whoa! And he's off. Nice. Yeah, like I say, it's shame the camera let me down there. Don't know what happened. I thought I turned it on. It seemed to turn itself off, rather unfortunately. But not to worry. A salmon is a salmon, and a fish is a fish. So no complaints from me. I had a salmon. Oh boy. Nah, I'll put it back, I always do. Best way. Are you kept it? You gonna eat it?
Can I show you it?
I've retreated back to the van for some comfort. It's bloody freezing out there and it's time for a cup of tea, I think. Look at the state of this. So this is what happens at this point in the fishing season, it seems. Once you get deep into it, then everything just goes to shit at the time. I'm just on the river constantly. Look, we'll just put all this crap into here just now, and then we'll put them in there like that, and that's sorted. Lovely. I haven't even got any food with it. Well, I do. I've got a bun and I've got some fake cheese slices, and that's pretty much it. I didn't have time to grab any food, so we're not having any elaborate cook-ups today. When I come here, there's so much water to cover, and I feel like on my day ticket I want to cover as much as possible. So that's why I've been going nuts trying to fish every single pool. Obviously that's not possible because there's miles of river to fish. Oh, this is depressing. Look at this for a sandwich. A dry bun and some snidey cheese. That's not even cheese. Oh, we've got some mayonnaise to make it like slightly less dry and disgusting. Sort of. I don't want to waste too much time. It's probably about 4:30 now, and because the nights are cutting in, it's getting dark so much earlier that I don't want to waste my opportunity when I'm up here. Well, my lunch break now is pretty dire, but at least I can have some coffee before I go back at it. I want to go and give it one more session and try and pick up another fish. Why not? Eh? Why not? Right, I'm back in for one final chuck. The pool that I wanted to fish before has been vacated, so I thought it would be rude not to give it one very, very quick run through. We've probably got about 20 minutes left of light, so I'm not going to be here very long. Oh, I'm out of breath because I've been running to get here.
Come here, me little Jackie, no I've smoked me backy, have a bit of cracky till the boat comes in. Dance to the daddy, sing to the mummy, dance to the daddy, to the mummy, sing. Thou shalt have the fishy on a little dishy, thou shalt have the fishy when the boat comes in.